From persecutor to apostle, the road to Damascus. Saul of Tarsus, later known as Paul, began as a devout Jew and fierce persecutor of early Christians. His life took a dramatic turn on the road to Damascus. He encountered the risen Christ in a blinding vision. This experience transformed him completely. He went from a persecutor of the faith to one of its most ardent champions. This encounter marked the beginning of Paul's epic journey as an apostle. His mission was to spread the gospel to the Gentiles. Paul's conversion was a pivotal moment in the history of Christianity. It signaled the expansion of the faith beyond its Jewish roots. Despite opposition, Paul's conviction never wavered. His story is a testament to the transformative power of faith. After his transformative experience, Paul spent time in Arabia, reflecting on his encounter with Christ. He then began preaching in Damascus, proclaiming Jesus as the Messiah. Paul's first missionary journey with Barnabas and John Mark took him to various cities in Asia Minor. He connected with both Jewish and Gentile audiences, using their cultural context to explain Jesus' significance. Paul's approach to preaching was met with mixed reactions. In Lystra, he was initially hailed as a god after healing a lame man. However, he was later stoned and left for dead by the same crowd. Despite these hardships, Paul and his companions persevered. They established new churches and nurtured fledgling Christian communities. They taught about Jesus, performed miracles, and spread the message of salvation. This first missionary journey marked the beginning of Paul's extensive travels. As Christianity spread, a critical question arose: should Gentile converts follow Jewish law, including circumcision? This issue caused significant tension within the early church. To address this, a council was convened in Jerusalem. Paul and Barnabas traveled there to present their case for Gentile inclusion. The council ultimately decided that Gentile converts were not obligated to follow the entirety of Jewish law. They did, however, establish some basic guidelines to ensure unity within the newly diverse Christian community. Paul's advocacy for Gentile inclusion was crucial in this decision. He argued passionately that salvation through Jesus Christ was available to all. This decision paved the way for the widespread acceptance of Christianity among Gentiles. The Council of Jerusalem marked a turning point in Paul's ministry. He embarked on his second missionary journey, venturing further into the Greco-Roman world. Following the Jerusalem Council, Paul embarked on two more extensive missionary journeys. His travels took him throughout Asia Minor, Greece, and eventually Rome. He established churches, preached the gospel, and wrote letters that would become foundational texts for the Christian faith. Paul's later journeys were marked by both triumphs and tribulations. He experienced success in spreading the Christian message. He also faced imprisonment and persecution for his beliefs. Despite numerous arrests, Paul never wavered in his commitment to spreading the gospel. Even while imprisoned in Rome, he continued to preach and write. Tradition holds that Paul was ultimately martyred in Rome during the reign of Emperor Nero. Paul's letters continue to be studied and debated by theologians today. His unwavering faith and profound theological contributions cemented his legacy as one of the most influential figures in Christianity.